confidence in these guys. So we were able to do that with Nolan, and then started him in our dime package and our nickel stuff, and he just got better and better and better. And then you get to the Notre Dame, he gets an interception. He's been in position to do that all year, and then everybody else kind of sees it for themselves. And then he gets in and plays, half the game against Alabama, and just did, made a lot of tackles, made a lot of plays, for the defense. So I think his was confidence, and as that confidence has come on, so is his play on the field.
Coach, it's obviously the goal to get to the playoff, every year, but in doing so, I imagine you have less time with your family and just time to decompress. And what's that been like for you, making it, playing so deep?
Well, playing for Coach Sweeney, we make time for our families. We have a Wednesday night dinner where where our family comes and eats with us. My kids are. My oldest is the same age as Clay, and they play on the same football team, baseball team, and all that stuff together. And Dabo says if you don't go to the games, I'm gonna fire you. So you better be going and watching these guys play. So to have a head coach that thinks like that, and I can remember sitting here one night with Coach Venom as I was eating. I was like, well, Spencer's got a game, my youngest one, but I'm gonna stay and watch film. He says you need to go to the game. I'd go to the game, and then I'd come back and spend a couple extra hours getting whatever done I needed to get done. But those are the kind of people I work for. So I'm not missing anything with my family. I'm getting to see them and spend time with them, and it's been great. And I'm still grinding it out. You just got to carve out the time, to do it. And then for the summer, it's great for a college coach compared to a high school coach because. You get like 4 weeks off where you're just, I'm doing stuff to help my safeties and going through playbooks and things like that, but I'm not with them every day. They're with the strength staff, and then we get some time to decompress, go to the beach, and of course I did baseball tournaments all summer with my family. We went to Cooperstown, we went to Fort Myers, I've been in Atlanta. We've been playing in every baseball tournament and on demand, I think, but I'm getting to spend a ton of time with my family. I think that you can spend time with your family and you can still be successful at this level. You just got to be willing to sacrifice a little extra time.
Sure. What's it like going to those games and watching your kids play? Do you feel the urge to start coaching them ever, or are you sort of a quieter parent in the crowd?
I'm quiet in the stands, but I get the sweaty palms, and when they get up to bat or whatever they're doing, I want them to do well, and then I'll coach them when we leave. We get in the car, and then I'll bring them home and take them to the batting cage or whatever. We'll work on some things.
Coach, you had a few freshman safeties here in the spring. Did any of those guys catch your attention, or what did you think of how they fared?
Well, that's a great question. Joseph Charleston and Landon Sanders were the two that went through spring, and I thought they both did an excellent job. I was saying earlier that Joseph Charleston, his ability to hit, he is extremely physical, good tackler, and caused several turnovers and fumbles during the spring, which I was glad to see. And he picked up on the defense, was not afraid to ask questions. And then Landon, his ball skills, being able to go up and intercept the ball and get his hands on the ball is exactly what I thought he would do in the recruiting process, and it transferred right onto the field. I think he had 2 interceptions, one in 2 different scrimmages that we had, and did a great job. So Ray was banged up, but Ray did go through the footwork with us, and I really like his speed. I like his size and his desire that he's showing, to learn the defense. So I'm excited about what he brings too.
I know you haven't had a chance to work with him, but what are some of the returns you've gotten on Jalen so far?
Jalen Phillips is going to be a great one too. He's a physical player. He's only been here for a few weeks now. Getting here at the end of June, but he's doing good. He's in the film room. He's learning, so he's going to be a good one. He's eager to go.
Think those guys can have a chance to crack the rotation?
I think that they'll, that's up to them. They need to learn the defense and learn what to do, but we need the depth. And so I'm hoping that they'll come in here ready to go this fall and have a role somewhere. If it's on special teams and then work their way in, that'd be great.
Switching gears to recruiting for a second, being on this side of it, on the college side, what's the difference being on the recruiting trail as opposed to being a high school coach in the office with a bunch of coaches?
The travel. The travel's the biggest difference. As a high school coach, man, I'm sitting in that office and they're all coming to me, and I'm good. Now I've got to get in cars, get planes. Of course, our Jennifer Benton, our secretary, she puts all that stuff together for us. But the travel's the biggest difference. Just flying and going to different places and setting it up and organizing it, on where to go and who to see and that sort of thing. So that's the biggest difference.
Do you enjoy that part of it?
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying meeting high school coaches, and so that's been good.
When you're recruiting safeties, what do you look for?
Well, first thing, I want to see the film. I want to see the game film and see how they run. I want to see their size. I want to see their instincts. I want to see how they hit and tackle. Are they physical, or are they more corners than safety? Sometimes there's corners, that we look at to play safety, because if they're a physical corner, I'm like, okay, because we do so much man coverage, you might want to bring a corner in as a safety to be able to play man. We'd like to get a dual guy that can play both safety and corner and nickel, and our dime stuff. So many teams are in the spread offense. You got to do so much man coverage. You need those safeties that can cover. But you got to have those safeties that can fit the run too. So you got to have some size. You got to have some size to you as well. So, nothing earth-shattering. I mean, size and speed. But I really like the change of direction. For me, I want to see guys that can really change direction, maybe more than straight ahead speed, because there is so much reacting. The quicker you can react to the ball in the air, I think the better.
Do you ever consider personality or attitude when you're recruiting a player?
Definitely. So you look at those. You look at the what they can do first athletically, and then you go in, you meet the kid, and you say, is this going to be a fit? Do we have the same personality? Can we carry on a conversation on the telephone? Do they fit our culture? You got to look at their grades too. So I'm going in there in the transcripts, and if they have a 3.0 or better, I'm like, okay, this is a guy that can learn, and he can learn our defense. If it's on the lower end, I question, can they come in here, because defense, you got to be smart. It's not. Some people have a misconception that playing football anybody can do it. You don't have to be smart to do it, and that's not true. And I think it goes back to kids need to show pride in everything they do. If they're showing pride in the classroom, then I think that's going to transfer to the field and the weight room as well. So that's something I look pretty hard at too.
What's usually the hardest thing for freshmen to learn as a safety at safety position?
Yeah, I think just there's so much to learn. Probably the language. You got to learn the way we call things. And then things are coached different at different places. So their high school team may run cover 2 different than we run cover 2, or cover 4 may run different than we run cover 4. And I may have specific things that I'm going to tell them to protect that maybe they haven't heard before. So, those are, but I think the language is the biggest thing. They've got to learn, because the kids are smart, and it won't take them long to pick it up. They just got to learn how we call things. What do we call these formations? Because that's our language that we're speaking. And the quicker they can pick up on the language that we're speaking, the faster they can play.
Well, sort of a unique dynamic this year, just because you have such, the upperclassmen and then not a lot in between, and freshmen, just the makeup of the room.
Right. Yep. So, seniors. We got 3 seniors and a junior's been there, and then boom, here comes 4 freshmen coming in. So, it worked out it's going to work out pretty well, because those upperclassmen really have a grasp on the defense, and I think they're going to really be able to help those younger guys along and learn it and know what to do, as well as myself and Coach V.
When did Ray get fully healthy?
So Ray